Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Knowledge Just by Click. So today here we are to discuss the MTET syllabus 2023 for all the subjects. That are the 4 subjects. In paper 2 there are 4 subjects friends, and this is Meghalaya TET. The exam is on 1st of December. Okay, so this I have downloaded from the official website. If you want you can also go and download from the official website. So MTET first is Child Development and Pedagogy for paper 2. Okay, so let's see. If you can see, this first paper is 30 marks. Okay, so understanding development, meaning and concept of development, growth and development, developmental characteristic with respect to child at an adolescence age, development of children in a socio-cultural context and its relationship, factors affecting development. So basically growth and development topic is dealt in that, and it is of 3 marks. Okay, now coming to aspects of development. Okay, physical development and motor development, cognitive development, figure hierarchy theory, socio-economic emotional development, moral development of Holwag and Carol Gillian. Okay, now it is of 4 marks. Okay, now gender development, difference between gender and sex, stages of gender development, stereotype in the process of gender development, gender bias and educational practice, gender identity in the family and in matrilinear society. So it is of 4 marks. Now topic 4 is of 4 marks. Okay, methods of children's study, cross-sectional, longitudinal and case studies, naturalistic and participant observation, reflective journal, student portfolio, anecdotal reward, interview, narrative, figured clinical method of child study. So out of this topic 4 marks is allotted to it. Now coming to topic number 5, that is inclusive education and children with special need. It is very important question friends, and 5 marks is allotted to it. So concept and meaning of inclusive education, difference between integrated and inclusive education, understanding disabilities and type of disabilities, barriers and challenges to inclusive education and children from different background, tribal students, unprivileged students, children with low financial group, children with literate parents, etc. Okay, so this is very important topic. Now this is the pedagogy section of 5 marks. Okay, concept of learning and factors affecting learning, information processing, concept of working memory, long-term memory, attention, encoding and retrieving, figured constructivism, what is learning, relationship between learning and development, Vygotsky constructivism, teacher-centric versus learner-centric approach, teaching skills and activity-based teaching, steps for preparation of teaching, pre-teaching, transactional teaching and post-teaching include lesson plan, learning resources, teaching learning materials. Okay, now coming to assessment of students' performance, formative assessment and summative assessment. This topic will also come of 5 marks. School-based assessment, assessment of learning and assessment for learning and assessment of learning. Okay, there's a difference, so you have to prepare that. Techniques and tools of school-based assessment include activity-based assessment, blueprint and different type of questions, assessment and remedial measures. Okay, now these are the reference books friends. How Children Learn by J. Holt and a Tribal Institution of, I don't know, I'm not sure, I guess it is to be done with the IGNU book, because at some places it is IGNU book and some places it is given this, so but I refer, it is referring to the IGNU book. Okay, now this is the optional paper, language paper, which we call language 1. So there are a lot of options. Language 2 is English compulsory. So of the optional subject, this is Khasi. I don't know how to read it, so I'm scrolling down slowly friends. You can see that topic and prepare accordingly. If you want, you can go and download from the and prepare well for the language, because 30 marks matters. It is optional for Garo. This is the subject. These are the suggested books. This is for Assami. Topics are given. This is for Bengali. What topics are come? Marks are allotted to each. And the reference books is also there. This is for Hindi. Hindi, there is Kavita coming, prose is coming, different writers are there. Vyakran and Rachna, and these are the reference book. Now coming to Nepali language, so you have to do any one, so prepare well. So these are the units, friends. I'm scrolling down slowly. There are proses, grammars in Nepali also. These are the reference books. Now coming to Urdu. In Urdu, this is for the Mizo language, and this is paper language 2, and that is compulsory for all, and this is English 30 marks. Okay, so we'll see constructivist approach to learning language, creative awareness about making connection between child's home language and school language inside and outside the classroom. So okay, so this is functional aspect of learning. What is language? Construct language in different situations. Functions of language. Second topic is social context of language. Influence of mother tongue and non-language. Multilingual nature of classroom. Status of English in India. Now coming third topic is early literature of 6 marks. Oral language development through activities, storytelling, role play, songs, rhymes, poems, etc. Developmental stage of reading and writing, phonic awareness. Okay, 5 marks are allotted for reading, type of reading, reading across the curriculum, role of schema, reading beyond the textbook. So these are the topic for reading. Now writing. In writing, 5 marks are allotted. Process and purpose of writing, sense of audience, writing process rather than product, writing process rather than product. Okay, composition and grammar, making reading and writing connections. Now coming to 3 marks for assessment has been given. Understanding assessment in a constructive, processed oriented classroom, ability to respond to content rather than form structure using portfolio, internship, reflective journals, writing report, and maintain profiles of children. This is our 5 marks. Okay, I would suggest refer the like Meghalaya TET MBO's books for that. Okay, so language will directly come from there and you have to do it. Okay, now friends, this is for maths, syllabus for maths. Okay, so these are the topics of pedagogy section, building blocks of method, definition, axioms, conjure, proof and count example, place of math in school curriculum, maths outside the classroom, ICT, method of teaching maths, inductive, deductive, analytical, synthetic problem. So you have to understand all these topics. Assessment and evaluation in maths, community mathematics. 10 marks are coming from there and 20 marks are coming from the subject. Okay, so number system is coming, whole number, natural number, rational number, composite and prime numbers, factors and multiples including HCF, LCM, ratio and proportion, profit and discount, introduction to algebra, coefficient of variables, linear equation. Algebra is coming, lines, angles and their properties, symmetry, area, perimeter, triangle, parallelogram, bar graph, mean, median, mode is coming. Okay, so from where as I told you, you refer your course books. Okay, either you can look for MBO's class books of 1 to 8 or you can DLED curriculum for pedagogy section 2015. Okay, And from science, 30 marks will see maths. That was maths. Now this is the science section, because 60 marks are allotted those who want to go for social studies or those who want to go for maths and science. So these are the science, 30 marks will be there. So maths and science will come combined. Nature of science, characteristics, scientific knowledge, scientific inquiry, scientific method and attitudes. Learning objectives, science with respect to NCF. Assessment, type, purpose, tools and technique. Approach of teaching science, observation, experiments, hand-on activity, concept mapping and constructivism. Learning, teaching resource, use of local resource, textbook, ICT, laboratories, field, etc. Okay, now coming to topic 4, school science and concepts. Motion, force, energy, heat, light, electricity, status of matter, acid, base, chemical, plants and animals in nutrition, respiration of animal, circulation in animals. So friends, these are a lot of topics. These are just headings, so you have to study in depth. Now reference books are, you have to, for pedagogy section, you have to refer to DIRT, Government of Meghalaya Student Curriculum 2015 manual, and for MBOS you have to study for, this is for maths I guess, 3 to 10, and for science 5 to 10. Okay, so you have to, a lot of lengthy topics are there, prepare from now. Okay, so you can see the syllabus also, so it questions come from anywhere. Now we will study 60 marks are coming from social studies, so you can opt for either maths and science or social science. Okay, now coming to nature and scope of social science. So concept of social science, difference between social science and social studies. Learning objective of social science, approach in social science, symmetry, regional approach, reconstruction of history through evidence, interdisciplinary approach, theme based approach, inquiry and reflective approach. Okay, so 5 marks are coming from there. Now coming to 15 marks are coming from pedagogy and learning resources. So oral historics, case study, critical pedagogy, cooperative learning, experiment learning including field study, projects, observation, dialogues, brainstorming, brain concept mapping and mind mapping, discovery learning, problem solving, role play and dramatism, contextualization, picture analysis, stories, inquiry learning. Okay, so friends, these are the topics from basically pedagogy. Okay, so you can see 20 marks are coming there, and it is left digital pedagogy, reflective learning and theme based learning. Okay, now 10 marks are coming from learning resources, print, non-print, digital learning resources. Okay, so print can be like, you know, newspapers are there, magazines are there. Non-print are like basically non-print are like grapevine or oral, and digital are like social media nowadays. Okay, now assessment, 10 marks are coming for assessment. So understanding formative and summative assessment, difference between assessment and evaluation, learning outcome of social science at elementary level as per NCERT LO document. So you can go on NCERT, refer to the LO document, assessment techniques and tool, recording, reporting and document assessment and outcome. Now coming to core subjects. Okay, now that was of basically, if you see, total 30 marks. So 5, 10, 20, 40 marks are there. Okay, now out of subjects, so it is of social science knowledge के लिए, sources of history, earlier civilization, foundation and consolidation of Mughal Empire, Indian national movement, Tirot Singh, these are national movements, partition, transfer of power and making India constitution, hill state movement of Meghalaya, Indian constitution, preamble, silent features, organ of government, form of government. Structures of government: federal, parliamentary, presidential, and unitary. Concept of nation and state: social structure and social satisfaction. Okay, 1 minute. Now coming to community and socio-political groups: government for development, understanding media, map and types, the earth and its movement, rock and minerals, weather and climate, drain systems, natural and vegetation and wildlife, physical features of India and Meghalaya. So friends, a lot of questions come from here. Meghalaya, physical features of Meghalaya. So you can refer the state books, MBO's books, okay. Ocean and water, international state boundaries, population, human activity, transparent communication, pollution, hazard, natural hazards and disaster management, sectors of industrial economy, understanding banking and type of accounts, consumer rights and protection. Okay, so these are the topics, friends, and this is the detailed syllabus. So I would you have to reference, you need to read the social science book basically, not from class 5 to class 10. Okay, so I prefer you, if you are going to read these books, all your topics will be covered, and you can prefer NCERT also or IGNOU books also, but it's better to use your MBO's books because questions will directly come from there. Okay, if you want to study any of the topics, please write in the comment box and start preparing. So the syllabus is very lengthy, friends. If you see, it's a very lengthy syllabus, so you start preparing from now. Exams are very soon. Okay, so if you have any doubt, do let us know. Please like, share and subscribe the channel to be updated, because a lot of study materials and papers we are going to solve it. So for preparations, okay, best of luck, keep learning.